What's up YouTube and welcome to a Powder Pandemonium deck. First of all, shout out to fellow YouTube legend Sennuy for basically creating the idea of this deck. I did tweak like 5 or 6 cards, I think. Most notable of all is cutting the monster harpoons to make space for a second champion for Gangplank as an additional win condition. But let's take a look at this deck first and what it's trying to achieve. It's basically a lot of plunder triggers, a lot of small units, and a lot of monkeys. So the key synergies here are this. Powder Pandemonium benefits from each time you've activated Plunder this game, so we play a bunch of Plunder cards. We play Pilfered Goods, we play Monkey Business, Jagged Taskmaster, and Jagged Butcher. Jagged Taskmaster, of course, also buffs all of the Powder Monkeys as well as our 1-drops, therefore already being super synergistic on his own and sometimes allowing us to just run our opponents over, just outrace them as an additional win condition. And to activate Plunder as often as possible, we play a bunch of Plunder triggers, a bunch of ways of pinging our opponent's Nexus. We play Crackshot Corsairs, we play Make It Rains, we play Ballistic Bots, which through Ignition can just do that at our will, as well as the Ephemeral effect from the monkeys. Sorry, I mean the Last Breath effect rather. Which we can send into combat, and while dying in combat, they will activate Plunder triggers for us. Twisted Fate red card is another way of proccing this. A level Twisted Fate, of course, does the deed, as well as a leveled Gangplank or Gangplank's parley. To make sure we're not running out of steam, we do play a bunch of draw cards. Merchant, of course, Pilfered Goods to nab our opponent's win conditions at a discount, ideally. Pool Shark is a neat way. We often don't want to play Pool Shark on turn 1 unless we're up against a full-on burn aggro deck and need to do this defensively. Rather play him a bit later on so that we have a very high chance of being able to play the card that we will draw. Other ways of drawing are, of course, TF's blue card or the champion spell Pick a Card. Very reliable to get some more value. And that basically explains the whole deck. While playing this deck, we just need to know whether or not our opponent can withstand our early pressure. So most of the time we want to be the aggressive deck, we want to run our opponent down, but if they have a bunch of AoE removal, we should focus a bit more on continuously pinging our opponent's Nexus for the Gangplank level up, as well as finding Plunder triggers for a big Powder Pandemonium turn later on. Another thing to watch out for is how much burn potential this deck has. Especially if we're playing against a deck that cannot heal their Nexus, we can start looking for lethal setups very, very early on, like 2 turns in advance. Just keep track of how many ignitions you will generate, how many Powder Monkeys you will get from Monkey Idol, from Monkey Business, and especially from Powder Pandemonium, because if we have a free board and we summon 5 or 6 monkeys, it's like 5 or 6 damage to the Nexus, right? So sometimes you need to count all of these deal 1 damage effects together and plan out the lethal turn in advance, set it up, because sometimes we'll also need to suicide our own units to have board space to get all of the monkeys that then deal 1 damage to the Nexus each. Either way, it's a very fun deck to play, and it felt okay in the current meta, like not great, but I think we managed to stay around 50% or in a positive win rate. And most important of all, I mean, it's a monkey deck. We play Powder Pandemonium, that should be enough of a reason to just play this deck, to try it out. And if you need some inspiration on how this deck can be played, here are a bunch of gameplay examples.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
Ooh, this should be a fun matchup. We cannot ever let Lissandra flip, though. But like, they want to wipe our board, which means our refill with Pandemonium is going to be insane. Okay, to keep Gangplank triggers rolling, we should play Ballistic Bot this turn and not Taskmaster. The next turn, Ignition Taskmaster.
Ages pass, yet I remain.
Avalanche is not a card, right? It doesn't exist. Just recklessly develop next turn. Sometimes I love Twitch chat. Okay, no Avalanche in our opponent's hand is what this play is telling me. I guess we send it.
A game. Go on then. You started without me. Nothing escapes my watch.
Alright, full send.
Don't need riches. Look out for reavers.
You cannot fight the code.
Well set up.
Alert the villain.
Okay, I want to blue card with TF, but gold card might be best.
Safety disengaged. Prime and ready. The trolls are going to war.
At my command.
Deal me in. Eyes open. System upgrade.
Okay, now it gets interesting.
Safety disengaged. Bilgewater is
If they want to whale, they can't stop the Gangplank attack. But then again, they don't mind trading off a Trundle. Still push a bit of damage in that case. Runeterra mana? Yeah, but they lose both of their champions. We still get, what, 3 damage in? Why whale now? Isn't mid-combat better?
I'll shoot the wings off a Bilgewasp.
break their legs. Explosives. You got a problem?
Full send? Yeah, this is full send for sure.
Hesitation's a tell.
Sucks that we don't have a Plunder activator in hand right now.
Shatter.
Fair.
Coward!
End round into Pandemonium, I guess. We can't really drop proactive plays, so I don't think Piltover Goods makes too much sense.
Gotta trust your instincts.
Fading Memories would be a good find, but that's about it. Wouldn't even be that good. Or use beard wax for my mustache. I probably should, but I don't really do it. My opponent can't really get the Lissandra level up unless they go instant matron here. Whale is backbreaking. Probably forces a gold card. Hope my opponent doesn't hold Trundle.
Never lost a fair
Or another Lissandra.
Played one. Dead in their tracks.
Sisters.
Okay, now it gets interesting. Garbage and garbage. That's the issue, like Nap is so bad in this matchup. We are gonna draw quite a bunch of cards that hinder ourselves. Just draw Pandemonium, and then... But thank goodness we have a flash freeze for this Frostguard Thrall that's about to pop out.
The strong don't want mercy.
Warm hots and hot soup.
My hat was 6 cards for my opponent's deck and that's it. Yeah, but none of them are useful in this matchup. This could get useful, but it's... like, Avalanche and It Stairs mostly gonna kill off my own units. Oh, they're going for it. Going for the tempo finish.
We playing bilge rules, son?
No pillar pull is wildly suspicious.
Something the matter?
Could do this into It That Stairs Avalanche. Vile Feast. Tavern Keeper saves me from... I mean, I need to get this board under control. And I need Flash Freeze for the next Thrall. It's probably better. Might also entice my opponent to use his 3 Sisters. I don't really want to kill this, but I have to. Like, Avalanche here is a forced play. Three-one Spooter. I'm scared. I'm scared of Ruination.
I never.
Love your YouTube vids, Seafood Man. Thank you, appreciate it. This is a tough one to balance between Ruination and whatever else my opponent might play. Third Ravine, not really. Like, I could greet the Tavern Keeper. It's probably bad. Would Ruinate here 100%. Not while I have Powder Pandemonium mana. Like, he might, but he doesn't have to. If he has Ruination, but also Vengeance plus Vilefeast or something of the likes, then they're not forced to Ruinate yet, if that makes sense. Which card in lore is your spirit card that you identify with deeply? 100% Teemo. No question about it. This game is so silly. No, not a matron! Ah, if they just would have played this, we could have won on the next open attack. But matron is cheating, come on.
The weak don't deserve mercy.
Ah, top deck Powder Pandemonium. We need you.
You a looker.
Heart of the Monkeys. Where art thou? No.
Send them to the drink.
Okay, so TF for a gold card to stop the thrall.
I am superior life form. System upgrade.
No.
Prime and ready.
Good game though. It was quite a banger. Mr. Zyra. Okay, oh right, we have Mystic Shots for catalyzers. Maybe that's why it should be a 3-off. Do we even keep Crack Shot? I think we do. Like, Taskmaster is just so important for this deck, I could see full mulliganing for it. But we definitely need Mystic Shot for catalyzers. No question about it.
Big head, big brain.
Mystic Shot's kinda good in the meta, I'm not gonna lie.
There's plenty of killing left.
Flesh was weak, but look at me now. Prime and ready.
I'm tempted to play Mystic Shot, but that gets hard punished by another catalyzer that's being held back. Okay, I don't think they have it.
Poor thing.
Like, we really gotta out aggro this deck, so setting up this open attack looks really nice. Sure. Tempting to play GP here. That's a good tempo play, let's do it. Feels like a vengeance. F, yeah, we're back to slideshow. Ooh, Minimorph is really, really fine for us. We're so far ahead in tempo, I don't think our opponent's coming back from this.
You could say I got a life with.
Gold card into Make It Rain removes Senna. Should be GG.
Never lost a fair game. Or played one. Hold it, partner.
Tell your neighbors to stop downloading Ornn fan arts. Yeah, I'm not... I kind of have my doubts if my neighbors are into Ornn fan art. Or maybe that is the reason why German internet is so poor. Maybe Ornn fan art is just really, really popular here. Not much that really saves my opponent from this attack plus the upcoming burn. Okay, this could be something though, technically. Triple poke. I think we still got this. One mana off of lethal this turn though. We'll just get it next turn. I mean, they used up all the pokey sticks, so we can't even plunder a lethal. Well, that sucks. I should have pilfered goods immediately, I think. Interesting. Aha, now I know what true power feels like. OrnnLeafans.com. Ornhub. Yeah, Ornhub's a good one. This thing is scary. No way to suicide our own units. Well, we just play everything in Pandemonium next turn, right?
Work the fabric, minions. Work it.
I am in control.
So I need one more board space for Pandemonium.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Let's block with TF so that if we draw another one, it's really good for us. Makes our top deck Mystic. No, we don't have Mystic shots left. Oh, I misclicked. I'm bad at this game. Officially bad at this game. I guess we just go for an conventional open attack and then use this as 3 burn damage.
Only I can command darkness. Only I.
Strut.
Spotlight on me.
Steady as life and death.
I need to start playing better. I didn't even pay attention to ordering. Neither did my opponent, apparently. What a wild game. Teemo Swain, I think that should be an okay matchup for us, since they don't main deck healing. Merchant is tempting, but we really need Taskmaster.
Let's get through. In range.
What wondrous discoveries await below.
Sad monkey business, but what can you do? Have I seen the Transposition Jarvan deck? I've seen it. I have not played it, though. It looks highly inconsistent, to say the least. Man, I'm scared of Serpent and Equinox here. YOLO. Hey, let's go. We're getting monkeys in. But it's spicy. That's true. I might test it at some point. Oh, cruel.
You dropped something.
Rip.
Dropped everything.
Oh, thank you.
The sea beasts will fear us.
We playing Bill.
Aloof and Teemo Swain. I didn't know that was a thing.
That's why you always carry another pair of goggles.
Long time no see.
Once I stamp papers, now faces.
Where was I?
I think we let this one go through. Getting the next Plunder trigger is gonna be a bit annoying, though. Could block with this, but I kind of want my opponent to use this here. Actually, let's block this. We want the board space and use Pandemonium next turn, I think.
Where you going?
Right, our opponent removes this. We have 4 empty spaces. We can go Ignition, Monkey Business, Pandemonium. Oof. Ignition, Butcher, Pilfered Goods, Pandemonium. That's... I mean, it's the same outcome. We only get 3 monkeys. I think I like Monkey into Pandemonium more. How about MF in this list? Oh, let's go. I mean, there is no real upside. Well, there is some upside to playing Butcher first, I suppose. Depending on if my opponent has more removal cards.
There's plenty of killing left.
I was considering MF in this list, but Gangplank is probably just better. Could also do some champion split, but I think Gangplank should be really good in this as a like true secondary win condition, because MF doesn't really, I mean Twisted Fate doesn't really level in this meta. Don't think it's a consistent win condition. And MF is only like, she's never leveling. She's only there to snowball the mid game, I suppose. This could be lethal. See what our opponent has to stop this. Alright, not quite lethal, but it's pretty close. We can just go for an empty Pandemonium next turn. And let our opponents stare into their demise. Oh, I love this. GG. I mean, I do think this matchup should be good for us. Except for Monkey Idol tanking Ravenous Flocks to the face. What is this? Lulu Vi. This is just gonna be a hardcore Demacia counter, I think. Probably Flame Chompers. Like as many challengers as possible. So bot is not good, neither is Monkey Idol. Because of Patricide and beefy Flame Chompers.
Let's get it, crew.
I'm stupid, we're not playing against Demacia. Only beefy Flame Chompers, not Patricide. I'm still traumatized from seeing Patricide everywhere. Okay. Looks like a pass angle. Just gotta tank a bunch of damage here. Could play Urchin without drawing. At this point we can give up the Corsair because we're playing Monkey Idol next. Do we give this up as well? Like, does not play Yordle in Arms. I think we don't. That's a better trade than trading this into the Urchin. We might have to Mystic Shot Chompers. Ooh, timelines. Okay.
The strong don't want mercy.
Interesting. Watching a German streamer with your own German internet connection is lagception. I feel you, I feel you. We're in this together. I'm tempted to cycle this, but I'm not sure if it's good. It is a Powder Pandemonium trigger.
Ye started without me.
And well, a 1 mana 4/3.
System upgrade.
No, not the Pandemonium.
We made it. Yay.
But our stuff didn't.
Spicy.
Flesh was weak, but look at me now.
Kinda hoping my opponent swings. I need to trade a bunch of units off.
Can you improve perfection? A ticket to the gun show.
Unfortunate. Looks like a fairly solid attack though.
Wait. That didn't do nothing.
Monkey? Yeah, it was time to return to Monkey. Oh, yes, let's go. Oh, let's go. Okay, I think we're about ready to go for the burn wing condition. Right now we technically have 7 burn from monkeys. Plus 4 for a mystic shot. So we're 1 ignition, we're only 1 off. Assuming our opponent doesn't have... Oof.
It's an awesome day for progress.
Can you improve perfection?
Nap is a fun mechanic for the player who's doing the nabbing.
I'm ready. System upgrade. A ticket to the gun show. Safety disengaged.
Funny thing is, like, my opponent doesn't even realize how close they are to their inevitable doom here. How's the climb going on TFT? I'm kind of stuck on Diamond 2, Diamond 3 right now.
I'm doing this.
But overall, I'd say it's going pretty smooth.
I trouble coming at ya. Eat this.
Oh, yeah!
How about you, Pepsi? You Spike Masters yet? Is there development punish? Some random concurrent timelines lifesteal, I suppose? I think overall developing should be better.
I'll shoot the wings off a Bilgewater. Someone deserves your bullet.
No!
Look, I think
No! Give me a Gangplank. Yes! Easy game.
Well, this isn't the glade. Come up me soon.
Is Baboon a kind of monkey? Of course Baboon is a monkey. Look at this guy.
Leave it. We found out.
What are these tough tech cards? That's what you get with years of experience. With card game expertise. The thing is, like, Gangplank and the Pandemonium would both have been lethal. I could have just leveled Gangplank and swung in. It's about as devastating. But this is a much more way to commit lethal. This deck has some surprising burn potential, I'm not gonna lie. GG's. Oh, it's a rematch. Whew. Just missing a ballistic bot.
I never miss. Finger on the tree.
How do we do this?
Well, what have we here?
I guess Monkey Idol.
Let's investigate.
Thank goodness we're getting this Plunder trigger.
Now we wait.
The strong don't want mercy.
Yeah, I think it's just Taskmaster. Monkey Business open attack. Looks really strong.
Here's my calling card.
The weak don't deserve mercy. The beast will wait.
3 times over.
There's too many development punishes in this deck. Tri-Beam, Arachnoid Sentry. Maybe House Spider if they play it.
Set.
That answers the question.
We playing bilge rules, son?
Oh, this is now also a 1-drop. Both of them get Taskmaster buff. It's kind of funny.
You started without me.
It's like you never asked.
I rarely forget. Never.
I dislike having this many damaged units.
All skill.
Also a bit sad we're not leveling Gangplank here. Could override the barrel. Oh, Flock this turn is not good. My opponent should have kept Gangplank damaged, I think.
Surprise myself.
Well, unless they think I play warning shots. Wait, why do you not get the buff? But the other, like, what was it earlier on? Zonite Urchin also didn't get a buff. When it was discounted from 1 to 0. Peculiar.
Send them to the drink.
What is going on here?
Obstacle, meat gauntlet. No sweat. Obstacle, meat gauntlet.
Static, Flock, Mystic. Double Flock. Ah, okay. Red card. I want to blue card, but this guy can just kill me. Gold card's the safe route. But I mean, I think red card's good. I feel like my opponent would have killed the House Spider if they had the option to. Although I'm not sure. No risk, no fun! Another Ezreal would be scary. Apart from that, we're fine. About time to find the Pandemonium, though. Oh, the whiff. That hurts.
I am superior life. Prime and ready. Preparations are over.
You're bluffing.
Will I play for competitive this season? Not really. Just a tiny little bit.
Perfection.
I feel like this is tanking a stun spider to the face. Or could it be Tri-Beam, Stun Spider, Thermal Beam all deal with this very effectively? Damaging effect into Flock or Scorched. But then we still get the passive.
Their bones are splinter. Explosives. I'll make this quick.
No, not the bots. So close. We have so many outs though. Mystic shots, make it rains. Oof. They're going aggro. Maybe I should make it rain right now. TF red card as of right now. The only reason to not make it rain... Well, plunder triggers, I guess. Something like merchants, pilfered goods. Oh, good player top decks. Oh, maybe not good player top decks. I had the stun spider, that's true. Hail Mary. Well, the good thing is, even like we don't die for sure. If we whiff on the Nexus, we don't die this turn. Okay, can we finish this with style? Where's the Pandemonium? Man, this game is making it really hard for me.
Where do you stand on cold shots?
Wait, are we dead? No, they have to attack. They die first. What a sweet finish. That was actually an absolutely epic game. I can use spell first. Well, what happens then? Is it a tie? They decimate and swing in with Farron. Or does Overwhelm count first and then Last Breath and it's their win? I'm sure there was at least a tie for our opponent. But I'm not sure. Maybe Overwhelm, like, combat damage counts before Last Breath damage. You lose? Okay. I guess then it was an honorable Harakiri by our opponent.